What up, world? What up, world? So,
So I actually had to use a 11
having a
millimeter
bit of a problem.
12-point wrench.
When I started up, it
Didn't
didn't
fit.
start,
The 11
and
millimeter wrench fits perfectly
well, when I
on the
put
bolt.
the key in the ignition after I plugged the transmission and the starter back up to the motherfucking flywheel and all that stuff, I put
This
the
is what
key in.
the
It didn't
new
even crank or
Porsche
anything.
starter
So,
sounds like.
um, trying to get this manifold off so I can get to the starter down there to see if it's any good. And if that's good, then I've got a lot more work to do. Check back in a minute. What up, world? What up, world? So, I'm back at it again. I was down there looking at stuff. Now, this is my personal opinion. I probably got like 6 months total experience fucking with manuals in my entire fucking life, which is basically saying I got zero experience. But judging from how that looks without taking it off, everything looks fine. It doesn't shake, it doesn't wiggle, it doesn't jiggle. There's no play whatsoever. If there's supposed to be play, let me know. We'll find out. Hope you let me know before I start the car. Fucking. Only thing that was the problem was this right here when he told me a boy had to force it on. You can see where he fucked up and he had to force on. A little shim or whatever didn't fit in that hole right there. This side of the hole though. But yeah, it didn't fit in there. So that, and then I don't think the the starter was correctly installed because there was no guide pin for it either. This looks like it's not supposed to. Well, this looks like it's supposed to have a boot on it, maybe. I'll look into that too. If it is, let me know, man. This thing that they put on there. This is cool, but the stick is too long for the shifter. If I can hit the thing, see that or get a shorter fucking shifter stick, which is probably what's gonna happen. No time for fucking cutting shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna put shit back together. Unfortunately, I don't have another gasket for this thing, so kind of SOL on that end. Other than that, we're gonna see what's up, man. So I can get it, take it to a professional. But first, I want to drive it to a professional because I ain't paying for no fucking tow truck. No straight Bob. I'll hit you up once I got it in, or when somebody show up and they can be camera person. So I can't do two things at once. And then also, one of these screws that's for the drive shaft part, how the fuck does the nut not go back on, bro? Like, that doesn't make no fucking sense to me. It's like this thread or whatever they did, they flared it between the teeth or something because it screws nope, not even three, probably like 3/4 of a turn. 3/4 of one rotation before it gets stuck and it don't fucking move no more. So yeah. Hit you up in a minute, y'all. What up, world? What up, world? So, back at it again. So, I did get everything back on it, but I think I misaligned the starter because it's just clicking. It sounds like the starter is hitting the flywheel and not engaging it. It's more just like instead of sliding in, it's touching the other teeth instead of sliding in to move the gear. So, I'm gonna check it because I think I might have fucked up with the guide pin. I'm gonna just take the damn guide pin out. But also, quick tip on getting these little shitty things out without dropping them. Let's get a magnet and rotate it out. Unless if you don't have a fucking drill with a magnet tip or a bit with a magnet tip. That's the best way to do it so you don't lose it. But yeah, we'll check back once I get everything on. I'll show you. Alright, bro. So this is it right here in my garage. I took that quarter panel off because I didn't want to fuck it up, put it on a jack stand, and I broke a couple of those clips also. So, oh well. This is my first Beamer too. And for some reason I can take things apart and put them back together no matter what country they come from. Very understandable. But, so bro, I fucking broke the starter, the little guide pin part, but I looked it up and it says this is for a Z3 BMW. And then, oh boy, in here, he got a fucking aftermarket clutch and flywheel, flex plate. Like, everything is fucking aftermarket. And I don't know if this shit lines up right or not. I know you know more about cars than I do. I was the airplane mechanic because I was in the fucking military. But yeah, let me know, man, if you fucked with these. Let me know some advice or something, bro. And then I want to get rid of these fucking air pump too if I can. But yeah. Was not as hard as it seemed to take all this stuff off. Bro, so fucking I got everything back on. I basically, the fucking dust plate for the transmission to engine mount or whatever the fuck it is, the dude that, oh boy, had fucking with it. That don't make sense, but hey, whatever. Oh boy that was messing with the transmission, he basically forced it on, misaligned it, and the fucking starter wasn't lining up right, and it was not catching in gear. So what I did was basically, instead of trying to take the whole transmission down and everything, I took some grinding tools, sanding paper or whatever, got my hands dirty, sanded it down so that it would actually fit instead of being wedged in between the transmission and the starter. The plate would be wedged between there, and it's just flush like a gasket should be, or a dust plate or whatever the fuck it is. And then, let's listen. All right, I think I got like 5 minutes left. Always clean up your workspace, unless you're too excited to make a fucking video, and then you can't. All right, well. As it should, son. Ah! There we go. Tell me what y'all think. I like the way it sounds, but I'm going to put the exhaust back on. Even though it's been smogged, I'm going to register it, but we'll see. I'm going to tighten everything up, double check, triple check, and then I'm going to go for a test drive. Y'all going to come with me. Y'all.